Design Plus Code. So today we're gonna create a movie app design and neon styles. So are you ready? Let's do it. So this is the movie app design that we're going to do together. So what's neon style? Neon design is the lighting of brightening glowing through the darkness. It's like neon glow stick that we like to use during the party. So what we need for today? So we need a VR image from Pixabay that you can download for free. We're gonna use a different phone, open source. So everything is gonna be free, okay? San Francisco symbol 3, iOS 15 UI kit from Figma and Figma community. We need movie image that you can find on Google. Search for new movie and upcoming movie. The last thing we need is a photo of the actor for the cast category. So now we have everything, so let's do it. I'm just going to take all my image. I'm going to put in another page. Okay, choose a frame. I'm going to choose iPhone 13 and 13 Pro. Put 50 on the corner radius. Neon style work best with a dark background, so choose a dark background. I'm going to choose this color. Don't choose pure black color. Choose a dark blue, dark purple, or dark green. We're going to use ellipse. Draw a circle. The dimension is 166 and 166. Draw another circle. Dimension is 200 and 200. Select the smaller circle and go to fill solid. And I'm going to take this pink color. For this one, I'm going to take this light green. And now what we're going to do is to add a layer blue. Go to effect, layer blue, 200. We're going to do the same thing on this one. Layer blue, 200. And now we're going to select the two circles and group them together. Name your layer background. And you have to put it into the frame. Now it's inside the frame. Now we're gonna add strata bar. Go to Asset. Go to Dim Library. Click on the iOS 15 UI kit for Figma and tap Start Bar. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, put it in the center. I'm gonna align the top and I'm gonna fit my frame. Okay, now we're gonna change the color to white. I'm gonna add dots. Put it in the center. For the first circle, I'm gonna change the color for blue, the light blue here. I'm gonna zoom it. And for the other, I'm gonna change it to white color. And the opacity, I'm gonna keep it like that. We're gonna use ellipse again to draw a circle. Dimension is 338. Put it in the center. We're gonna go to fill solid, choose the color white, and we're gonna put 15% opacity. Go to blend mode and choose overlay. We're gonna add stroke, leader, place my color diagonal, and you see the background. This is the color pink, so I'm gonna choose the same color. Do the same thing. Choose the color of the background. So this is the light green. Change the number 1 to 4. You're gonna add 2 more color, but it's gonna be 0, 0. Let me place a little bit. Okay, like this. We're gonna add effect, background blue, 14. We're gonna draw another circle that we will use as a mask. The dimension is gonna be smaller, so 328. 328. Now I'm gonna group them together. I'm gonna call it avatar. Avatar. So click on the smaller circle and put it in the center, okay? So now it's in the center. What we're gonna do is go back to image. Take your image. Voila! Click on the image layer. Put it on the top of the smaller circle. Right click and click on use as a mask. Now my photo is inside, so place your image. Now let's add a title. Like I say at the beginning, that we're gonna change the font. I like to use San Francisco, but this time it's gonna be open font. The size is gonna be 34 and choose bold. Okay, and now I'm gonna select auto age. I'm gonna add a subtitle. The size is gonna be 16 and choose regular. I'm gonna choose again auto age, put it in the center. Now let's create a neon sign up button. Use a rectangle and draw a rectangle. The dimension is 160 and 38. Put it in the center and we're gonna put 20 on the corner radius. Go to fill, solid, color white and put 15% opacity. Go to blend mode and choose overlay. Go to effect, add background blur, 14. Gonna add stroke. We're gonna do the same thing like we do in the avatar. So, gonna place your color diagonally. Change the number 1 to 3 instead. Okay. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate the same rectangle, but I'm gonna delete the background blue, delete the stroke, go to fill, place your color diagonally, and choose the same color. Change the opacity to 100. Go back to blend mode. Don't forget to put it to normal. Okay, it's look like this. You're gonna put at the bottom of the other rectangle. We're gonna add effect light blue to 60. I think it's too bright, so I'm gonna reduce the opacity of 50. So now we're gonna write sign up. The size is 14. Sign up. Gonna click on Auto H like this. I'm gonna select everything together. I'm gonna take my text and put it in the center. My dog is too high, so I'm gonna put it lower a little bit. Don't forget to name your layer. I'm gonna select the sign up button, the subtitle, and the title together. We're gonna put it into our auto layout. Right click, add auto layout, or you can just click Shift+8. So what you're gonna do, go to alignment and padding, put it in the center. And you can change the number of spacing between them. 30. I'm gonna move my avatar a little bit on top. So select your title and we're gonna reduce the opacity to 85%, and the subtitle we're gonna reduce to 75, and we're gonna keep the sign up text to 100. So now we're gonna duplicate the frame. We're gonna delete everything except the starter bar and the background. On this second screen page, the arrow will be the movie. So we're going to play with the background. Reduce the opacity to 50. I'm gonna add another circle. Gonna change the color to this light blue. So play with your background and reduce the opacity to reduce the lighting. We want to keep the focus only on the film. Okay, let's create our original shape that we will fill with movie image. Use a rectangle, draw a rectangle, and the dimension is going to be 130 and 160. I'm gonna duplicate. I want to have 3. Go to Exit, select the top right corner point, and move a little bit on the right. Done. Put 20 on the corner radius. Select the top 2 corner point, move a little bit on the right. And the line must be parallel to the first rectangle. If you are not sure, put your rectangle beside the first one, and you can see that it's not parallel. Select again the top 2 corner, move a little bit on the left, and put 20 on the corner radius. Select the bottom left corner and move a little bit on the left. Again, the line must be parallel to the other rectangle. If you are not sure, just put your rectangle beside the other one. Put 20 on the corner radius. Go back to image page. So we have everything ready. And now I'm gonna choose a new movie. So I'm gonna bring these 3 images. So I bring them here. Bring your image and the frame. So select the first rectangle, and this is your image. Put on top the rectangle, and we're gonna group them together. So click on Command G or right click and group selection, and name your layer Spider-Man. And now select the rectangle, right click and use as a mask. And now what you're gonna do is try to fit your image inside the shape. So click on key. When you resize, it's gonna keep the same proportion. Try a different shape. Sometimes it's hard to fit your image in. So try to choose an image that we can still see the title. What's happened when I don't click key and I want to resize is cut my image. I don't want that. So when I click on key, it keep the same proportion when I want to resize. So it's very important. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Bring the photo, put on the top the second rectangle. You're gonna put them together and name your layer matrix. Use as a mask. And now try to fit my photo inside the shape. Voila. You're gonna do the same thing. Select, group them together, name your layer, select the rectangle and use as a mask and try to fit the image. So if you don't see anything, put outside the frame. So now you can see what you're doing. Voila. And now don't forget to put back inside the frame. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna select this tree movie and we're gonna put into auto layout. So Shift plus A or right click and add auto layout. So go to adding my padding and put it in the center. And what you're gonna do is duplicate and you get it change for the upcoming movie. Go back to image page and choose your upcoming movie. Okay, now I'm gonna choose Aquaman. Rename your layer. So this one is gonna be Aquaman. Put it inside, so the photo is here. I'm gonna delete this one. Do the same thing, so matrix. I'm gonna replace to Batman. My image is here. I'm gonna draw inside. Delete this one and try to fit again my photo. Okay, delete this one. When you don't see anything, just put it outside the frame. I decided to change the image because it's not fitting well with my shape. Again, I'm gonna go back to Google. Okay, I'm gonna choose Sonic. Put back in the frame. Now we're gonna name the layer. For this one, we're gonna name it New Movie. And for this one, Upcoming Film. Okay, let's add a title. We're gonna use open song and the size going to be 28. Bold. Okay, we're gonna click on auto age. We're gonna put it in the center. Now we're gonna write new movie. So the size must be smaller. So 17, regular. Again, auto width. I'm gonna align my text. So I'm gonna copy paste. And I'm gonna change to upcoming movie. I'm gonna align my text. Now go to asset and tap search. Detach time and change the color to white. So we're gonna keep the opacity to 60. Now we're gonna place everything. Last step for this second screen page is to create a tab bar. Use a rectangle and draw a rectangle. The dimensions is 390 and 90. Go to Edit, select the two bottom corner and put 50 in the corner radius. Use ellipse and the dimension is 68 and 68. Okay, I'm gonna change the color just for you to see what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna select these two together and go to Subtract Selection. We're gonna draw another circle. The dimension is 60 to 60. And now you're gonna put inside the hole. So now we're gonna select the two and we're gonna group them together. Gonna call it tab bar. Place your tab bar inside the frame. Align bottom. Put it in the center. So select the substrate. Choose the color white. Put 15%. Go to Blend More. To Overlay. So go to Stroke. Linear. Choose the color white. Put 15%. And for here it's gonna be 0. Go to Blend More. Choose Overlay. Gonna add effect. Background blur 14. We're gonna add inner shadow. Gonna put 1, and color it's white. Gonna put 50% and choose overlay. So copy property, the rectangle, and go to the circle. We're gonna pass property. Okay, now we need symbol. So go to San Francisco symbol tree. So we need house, the play TV. We need plus. We need rectangle stack. And we need arrow down circle. Okay, I have everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate this one, the plus symbol. I'm gonna select each symbol and I'm gonna put in the auto layout, Shift plus A. So I'm gonna select everything. I'm going to put them into an auto layout. I'm gonna place here and you can see it's not aligning. Go to alignment padding, put them in the center. Okay, put it in center. Okay, I'm gonna put it 30. I'm gonna change the number of the space in between. Put it in the center again. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hide this one. So you're gonna click on the eye. But don't click in the frame, because if you click in the frame, what it's gonna do is remove. You don't want that. You want to keep the same spacing, but you don't want to see this symbol. So you click in the frame and click on the symbol, click on the eye, and voila. So we're gonna take this plus shape, we're gonna put it in the circle. So rename the symbol. So I'm gonna call it symbol. Put it in the tab bar frame and select the circle and the plus symbol. We're gonna group them together. Put back in the tab bar. Name plus button. I'm gonna add a home indicator. Go to asset, indicator. Change the color. So detach sign, change the color to white. Put again in the frame. Let's take the plus button. We're gonna do like the same thing and the sign up button. So select ellipse, go to stroke, linear, place your color diagonal. We're gonna use this pink color. This one, we're gonna take this light green. Go to blend mode, click on normal. Change the number 1 to 3 instead. Gonna change the opacities to 100. And now we're gonna click on the same ellipse. We're gonna duplicate. So this is the copy. I'm gonna put at the bottom. I'm going to delete the stroke. I'm gonna delete everything. Go to fill linear. We're gonna place the color diagonal and we're gonna use the same color. So light pink and green. Change to normal. Opacity to 100. Go to effect, layer blue, 14. It's too light, we're gonna reduce to 50. So select your title, we're gonna reduce the opacity to 85. Select your subtitle, we're gonna reduce the opacity to 75. And another subtitle, 75. And for the rest, I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, we're gonna duplicate the frame. Gonna delete everything except the start bar. So on this page is going to be about a description of a movie that you choose. So choose a movie. So go to this website. It's all about the movie that you can find all the information that you need. So I choose internal from Marvel. I have all the information that I need. The storyline, the rating, the year and the time, the director, the category, and the star. So first, choose an image of your movie. Go back to image page and choose your image and bring them here. You're gonna place your image and the starter bar must be on top of everything. Draw a rectangle, so use a rectangle. The dimension is gonna be 390 and 422. Bring your rectangle inside the frame. So the image must be on top of the rectangle. So select the image and your rectangle. We're gonna group them together. Select the rectangle and click on Use as a Mask. Voila! Click on the frame, go to Fill, Linear, put your color vertical, raise a line, choose a color black, opacity gonna be 100, and for this color it's gonna be the color of the background that you choose at the beginning. We're going to write the title. Choose bold, and the size gonna be 24. So choose auto age, put in the center, and choose the color white. I'm gonna reduce to 85%. Now we're gonna write the year of the movie release, the category, and the time. Choose regular and the size gonna be 13. So you're gonna put more spacing between the year and the category because I'm gonna put a circle. We're gonna put a dot between them. We're gonna choose auto width and put it in the center. Okay, so we're gonna add dot. The size is 4 to 4. Change the color to white. Gonna place here. I'm gonna duplicate. So I'm gonna select everything and group them together and put it in the center. Let's create the rating. So click on star. The dimension is 14 and 14. We're gonna duplicate. We need 5. So I add a rating star color. It's gonna be yellow. If you go back to the website, you can see that it's only 6.4 to 10. So I'm gonna put it 3 star. So I'm gonna choose this color. And for the rest, it's gonna be white. You're gonna select everything and group them together. And rename by rating. Put it in the center. Now we're gonna add the storyline. So I'm gonna copy. So I'm gonna change the size to 14 and regular. I'm gonna take auto age, put it in the center. Okay, now that it's aligning, add a separator. Use rectangle. The dimension is gonna be 219 and 2. Put it in the center. The color is gonna be white. Go to fill. I'm gonna put the opacity to 15. So I'm gonna change the opacity of my text color. I'm gonna change this to 75. 75. It's okay for the start. I'm gonna keep it like this. So now we're gonna do the cast category. Use rectangle. The size is 115 to 50. Go to edit. Select the top and the bottom corner point of the right side. Put 20 on the corner radius. So we're gonna draw a circle. So use ellipse and the dimension is gonna be 68 and 68. Let me change the color. Places in the center. When you see the red line, it means that you circle it in the center. So you're gonna place next to the rectangle. So select the circle and the rectangle together and go to subtract selection. And now we're gonna draw another circle. The dimension is 60 to 60. You're gonna put it in the center. Place the circle next to the rectangle and fit in the curved corner. We're gonna group them together. So it's not in the frame, so we have to bring them in the frame. So select the subtract rectangle. Go to fill solid, choose the color white. We're gonna reduce the opacity to 15. We're gonna add stroke, go to linear, and the color of the top is gonna be white. And we're gonna reduce the opacity to 20. And the color of the bottom is gonna be black. Reduce the opacity to 20. Now we're going to do the avatar. Select the circle, go to fill solid, choose the color white, reduce the opacity to 50%. We're gonna add stroke, choose the color white. We're going to reduce the opacity to 15. So we're gonna draw a smaller circle. I'm going to do a duplicate. My frame is outside, so I'm gonna put it back inside. So I'm gonna remove the stroke. I'm gonna change the dimension to 58 and 58. We're going to select the two circle and we're gonna to group them together. I'm gonna call it avatar. Select the smaller circle and put it in the center. Let's go to the image page again and bring all the photo that you need. So I'm gonna start with Angelina. So my image is here. I'm gonna draw inside my avatar group. I'm gonna select the small circle, right click and use as a mask. And we're gonna change the opacity to 100. Click on the photo and we're gonna place the photo. Now I'm gonna write her name. So choose regular and the size gonna be 13. So Angelina Jolie. So choose Auto A. Text align left. So I'm gonna bring my text inside my group. So I'm gonna group with the subtract rectangle. So group them together. And I click again on the text. And I'm gonna put it in the center. Voila. And I'm gonna call my layer like Angelina Jolie. So what I'm gonna do is I duplicate Command C and Command V. And I'm gonna select the true. Command C and Command V. I'm gonna put next. And I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna group them together. I'm gonna call cast. Oops. Cast. I'm gonna put everything in the center. So what you're gonna do is to change the image and change the name. So we're going to add a title. So cast, and the size gonna be 20. Gonna choose bold. Gonna choose auto white. I'm gonna align with my cast category. I'm gonna select the storyline. So I'm gonna select the rating, category, and the time, etc. And my title. We're gonna put it in the auto layout. So Shift is 8. Go to adding my padding, put everything in the center. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that. So the space, the number space in between is gonna be 20. Put everything in the center. So let's create a play button and navigation button. So we need to go at the San Francisco symbol tree again. So we need arrow left. We need line 3 horizontal and play. Okay, select all the symbol. We're gonna change the color to white. So I'm gonna take this symbol first. I'm gonna place in the top. We're going to put in an auto layout. Shift plus A. Go to fill. Reduce the opacity to 15. So the dimension is 44 and 44. Put 50 on the corner radius. We're gonna add stroke. Choose the color white. Change the number 1 to 3. So go back to stroke and choose overlay. Gonna add effect, background blur, 14. We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna select the true symbol frame. We're going to put it in the auto layout again, so Shift+8. Menu button. So this one's gonna be menu, and this one's gonna be allow left button. So go to spacing between them. So change the number 260. Replace the symbol, delete this one. Voila. So we're going to do the play button. Again, I'm gonna place it. Select the play symbol. We're going to put it in an auto layout, Shift+A. So the dimension is gonna be 60 to 60. Go to fill, reduce the opacity to 50%. Go to adding mount and padding and put it in the center. Now we're gonna put 50 on the corner radius. Go back to fill, solid, choose overlay. Choose linear. So we're gonna do like the plus button. Place your color diagonal. So I'm gonna choose the same color. Choose the same color. Place your color diagonal. We're gonna change the number 1 to 3 instead. So we're going to add effect, background blur. It's gonna be 40. So we're gonna add drop shadow. We're gonna choose the same pink color. So it's gonna be -2 and 4. And we're gonna reduce the opacity to 25, like this. Gonna add another drop shadow. It's gonna be, is going to be 2. And we're gonna choose the same color. Gonna reduce the opacity to 25. We're gonna draw another circle with the same dimension. Go to fill, linear, choose the same color. Place your color diagonal. We're going to add effect layer blue to 14. So I'm gonna put under my play button. It's too bright. We're gonna reduce the opacity to 50. Voila! So we are done for today. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.